I've been using the Echo Show 5 for the past month. Here are my top 5 reasons why I would recommend buying it. Hello tech friends, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Craig. I love making tech videos and this is part of my weekly Echo series. This is week 31 for 2019. You can find the rest of the series in the description along with links to anything I talk about. After using the Echo Show 5 for the past month, I will say that it is one of my favorite Echoes. My top 2 Echo recommendations are the Echo Dot 3rd generation if you don't want a screen, and the Echo Show 5 if you do want a screen. Let's go through the top 5 reasons why I recommend this. Number 1 reason would be the value. The Echo Show 5 is so reasonably priced. Other than improved audio, I don't know why this wouldn't be your first choice of Echoes at $90. Prior to the Echo Show 5, to get an Echo with a screen would be $179 for a first generation Echo Show or $229 for the second generation Echo Show. Even a second generation Echo costs $99. Other than a larger speaker and improved audio, it does nothing more than the Echo Show 5. So if music is not your primary reason for buying an Echo, I just don't see buying a regular Echo over the Show 5. With the Echo Show 5, you get good sound, a compact Echo, all of the Echo functionality, and a touchscreen for under $100. Number 2 reason to buy it is the touchscreen. Echoes are so useful using your voice, but the screen brings even more to the table. When asking the Echo something, it's nice to be able to see the visuals that accompany the response. The screen is not big at all. It is 5.5 inches. That is about the same size as an iPhone X screen. But think about it. How many videos do we watch on our phones these days? With the screen on the Echo Show 5, you could call up videos on Amazon Prime, NBC. You can use the web browser to watch your YouTube videos. You can watch news flash briefings, see pictures as you're following a recipe, or see the questions on the screen as you play Jeopardy. Also with the screen, you get the dashboard that gives you quick access to communication tools, smart home controls, music, video, routines, and alarms. The Echo Show is also good for displaying information on the home screen. You can see the weather forecast, your upcoming events, reminders, trending topics, and more. I think the screen brings a lot more value to an Echo device. Number 2 is the Echo Show 5 makes a great clock. If you've owned any previous generation Echo Shows, you know the clock features are so much better on the Show 5. To have a full screen clock is a nice improvement. The reality is that 90% of the time your Echo is probably going to be sitting idle, not doing anything. So to be able to at least see the clock across the room is a good thing. Just ask any other Echo Show owner about how small the clock is on the home screen of the Echo Show 1st and this second generation. It's right up there in the corner. A lot of owners of those devices would love to have a full screen clock that you could customize. The Echo Show 5 also makes a great bedside or desktop clock with the compact design. I mean, look at this thing. It's small. It really can go anywhere and doesn't feel like something bulky like this sitting next to your bed or on your desk. Amazon also added a nice alarm feature that's called Sunrise Effect. With this effect, the display will do a gradual sunrise lighting effect that will start 15 minutes prior to your alarm going off. As the display gets brighter leading up to the alarm, it's meant to help you wake up gently with the brightening of the light. With the Echo Show 5, you could tap on the top of the device to hit snooze like you would on a regular alarm clock. And when the alarm does go off, you could have it trigger a routine once you dismiss it. Number 4 is smart home control. The Echo Show 5 is great for controlling your smart home. When using a regular Echo, everything is a voice command. It's nice on the Echo Show to be able to swipe over, get that dashboard, select Smart Home. There you can see your recently used smart devices and you could scroll through the list of those. You could select groups and you could see the groups that you've made up, such as bedroom, my desk group, living room lights, office, all the different stuff that I've grouped up together. You can also select devices, which will take you to all of your individual devices. And here you can see it's broken up by lights, thermostat, switches, cameras. This is nice. I like to have the touch and visual way of navigating smart devices. You don't have to remember the name of any of your devices. You also don't have to remember the right way to make a request. If I want to adjust the thermostat, I hit thermostat, select it, and then I can adjust the temperature up or down. I don't have to remember turn up temperature, family, thermostat, none of that stuff. If I want to see one of my cameras, I could select the camera, look at the front door, select it, and there's my front door without having to call up anything or remember to say, show me the front door, any of that stuff. So I find it really convenient, and then just back right out after I'm done looking at it. I don't even have to issue a command to close it, or I could swipe down and hit go home. The touchscreen does come in handy to be able to access your stuff with a touch. You can also use it to access your routine. So you'd swipe over, select your routine, and then once that loads up, you just pick the item you want to do. Instead of having to call out for my relaxing routine, I can just tap it on the screen and it'll run it. Another convenient use for the touchscreen and smart home control. Number 5 reason to buy the Echo Show 5 would be the sound. For being a little device with a touchscreen, it has some nice sound. It does have only one 1.65 inch speaker, which is about the same size as the Echo Dot 3rd generation, but it still does have some power. I did find that I needed to kick up the bass a little in the equalizer settings to help balance it out more. And at the end of the day, I do think the Echo Dot has a little better sound with a better low end out of it, but it is a different speaker configuration. I think that helps it a lot. The Echo Show 5 does well though, but don't get me wrong, for $90 you can find a better dedicated Bluetooth speaker, but to look at what this device really is, you're getting good sound out of it. It's good for casual listening of music,
something we never felt before,
audiobooks,
and the administrator of the universe of which you're
videos. It is not a default feature that once you add the mouse, and podcasts.
Hello friends, this episode of the podcast comes from Grand.
It's not room filling audio like the Echo or either of the other Echo shows. If you want your Echo for music, you should definitely go for one of the regular Echoes or pick up the Echo Show 2nd generation. This thing does great with stereo speakers, has a passive bass radiator. It really does a good job. This is the closest thing I found to the sound of a HomePod, and cheaper than a HomePod. But for some audio in the bedroom, kitchen, or while at your desk working, this is a great choice. Overall, I think the Echo Show 5 is one of the best values in the Echo lineup. I think it's great how much functionality you get, having a touchscreen, and good sound for something that's under $100. Now, I've just scratched the surface with these 5 reasons to buy an Echo Show 5. That it does so much more. What are your thoughts on the Echo Show 5? Let me know in the comments section. Make sure to check out this video over here to see more features about the Echo Show 5. Also, you can find the rest of this year's Echo series up here. If you like this video, you know what to do. Please consider subscribing and come back to check out some more videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.